Me was spiritual fathers best 4. Nipa baako Prophet Kwampoku and Apostle Dr. Victor Osei and Apostle Papa Wilson and Apostle Atuhegan. Na say minye nipa ketewa kra. Bonsem mame. Hallelujah. We say nyame adwuma no mananti mu ye. Asofo ame bo mu di mi no bia anante. Na no mo pemasem pa because na mani adin. Na me busu odu. Na osofo mi jina hoso a nyame adomo behu nyame ani monyam. Hallelujah. Entino inshranka rade. Me kai those days no na Papa Ransford obeying CCC. Me ufia no aba be fa me no makoshe ba bi e be bompa yesa. Osofo enya izo. Enya ize. Osofo na nkomani order to refi kura say we hear translation. And now if we say me nyan starting. Ma start ya no. And starting na no. Me kai say you started a prophetic ministry.
Now when we started
kindly
resume your seat for some moments. When we started the prophetic ministry, at that time I was very young in age.
Me de madwene ebubua na me between 16, 17, 18 years.
And I'm sure I was just about the age of 16, 17, 18 years when I started prophetic ministry or ministration.
Now, in fact, man ko bompaye say me pe prophetic gift.
Now, in fact, I did not go praying and asking God for a prophetic gift.
Me can say me e de asibiri so.
Now, I'm trying to make a certain point.
Through mpaiba na me name school for bi ehia bompaye e na menya sa gift no.
Now, I noticed that gift when myself and some of my friends in school met at a place very often to pray. Then I noticed that gift.
And yes, me hunu say odifo bi hyankom e na me adema ayo dabi.
It is not the case that I saw a prophet ministering or prophesying to another person and I craved or desired or coveted that gift. No.
Mene minuanom ani ye bompaye ne ye Bible adesua na ye leader ono so come spiritual fathers no ho e frɛ no Bishop Edward Kwame Fojo.
Now myself and my friends who I reckon as brothers, those times that we used to meet together and pray, in fact the leader of the group was called Bishop Edward Kwame Fojo.
Thank you. Ye call Asukwa Baptist. Say all night.
Now we went to Asukwa Baptist for a night vigil.
Yeah, Bempah who said, nice gentleman.
While we were praying, we noticed that a certain nice gentleman had come to the place we were praying.
But
I did not know him before that day, but I loved him the very moment I saw him.
Now
he had also come there to the field to come and pray. He was alone though, but the way he was praying, it was like 10 people combined.
And I'm catching you back. Now okay, you know, near friend Frank. No catch and say, Bra Frank, near friend Frank Bonsu. Me who vision biafa, Papa Fefe or Bempah.
So while we're praying, I saw a vision and I told one of the members called Brother Frank. I said to him, Brother Frank, I've seen a vision about this man praying over there.
And I said, Isaac.
So he said to me, Isaac, let's go so that you tell him the vision you have seen.
And I'm saying, me am shishi misro. And I see the be mama fanko.
And I said to him that I was scared, I was afraid.
Or de me call and I'm coming this way no chile. Papa no.
He took me with him and we went to the man and I told him the vision I saw.
And no catch Frank say, Adia chin. Frank family ni fie. Ewo asokwa.
And he told Frank, the one who went with me, that tomorrow bring this gentleman with you to my house at Asokwa.
Ampa any am cry man tell me who anampo. Because yeah ben na Frank e kind of ho asem chem so ye powerful. No no near friend prophet kwampoku no am say ono a satam so na ya tini din ti man timi cry na amana na me se me de wonim me se me pa de a me nyan a me nyai eti Frank me kwa no sorry me kotwen no mo sorry dware wie ye ene e call ye.
Now I didn't have enough rest because Frank had told me a lot about this man of God. He told me that he was a very powerful man of God. So I was very eager and yearning to meet with him. So early in the morning, I went to Frank and I woke him up to take me to the man.
Nti mi duru ye opani ma yakonya e no se asem na me ka kire no no. A me si nyame na ma me hwe no me nsan repeat bi.
So when we went to his house, he told me that, young man, the prophecy you gave me last night, repeat what you told me again.
And I can kire no no fa pen any book and no choro ni nyina.
So I said the very things I mentioned to him the night before, and he wrote them down in a certain book.
In fact, that doso abrochiro obekọ nyina kwakọ enyam dwuma wa abrochiro ni nyina ka ho bi.
Now it was a very lengthy prophecy. I mentioned to him that he was even going to travel abroad, and when he goes abroad, he was going to do the work of God there. It was a very lengthy prophecy.
Okay, me can we your choro we ya no so. So
when he had taken note of all the things I said to him, he said to me that, please stand up.
I no catch Frank, say Frank. Wadam free. Nyame adine be adwuma pa.
And he said to Frank that, Frank, God is going to use your friend mightily.
Na oyodifo kase ne brebi ba Ghana ni wiase nyina ebete.
And he said to me that I am a great prophet of the Lord, and a time will come that Ghana and the whole world will hear of me.
Na onyame afre no ama amamuo ene ahenie.
And he said to me also that God has called me and designated me for kingdoms and governments.
I believe, sir, my spiritual father, because of social media and it does so hebimpo anase akire obehu timeka no kra kire mo frinchim. And
I believe that this man who I call my spiritual father, because of technology and social media, it is either he is watching me live or he would watch this video later. And so I'm telling you the truth of what happened.
That
day he told me that you are the only child of your mother. You are the only child of your mother.
Na onyame bema so e Ghana ansana odowako wiase nyina.
And then he said to me that God will lift you up in Ghana and then he will take you to the nations of the world.
Na onyame ayo odifo kese pa.
And he said to me that God has made you a great prophet for the world.
Oh, in fact, enkomse na mu na anointing pagya me to me twene na konya bi esi honum.
Now, while he was still speaking, I fell under the anointing. I fell under the power. I was slain in the anointing.
And you make us say, be 2 hours.
And we prayed for about 2 hours on stop.
And I say, Erade, and I saw me some member in China unconnected or no enemy.
Now he said to me that it was God who sent me to him so that he will connect him and the prophets together. And so he said to me that God has instructed, or God has said to him that he must walk closely with me so that he will teach me many things.
Baby, Bishop Kwampoku, no one who suffer Isaac. Prophet Kwampoku, Prophet Isaac. Baby.
Now, from that day, his house became my home. I ate the food he ate. Wherever he went to, I went with him. And everywhere you would see Bishop Kwame Poku, you would see next to him Prophet Isaac Owusu Bempah.
Enti, yene first people our nyame nam yenso ema kumasefo ehuna de friend prophetic ministry.
Now we were the first people that God used to introduce the people of Kumasi to the prophetic ministry.
I believe Sasma making Bishop Enim.
I believe Bishop
Satam no ni enu odifo bi o hyenkom. Edifo no mo hyenkom nyina esunsum swarefo no. Sunsum sware. Ba say charismatic prophets. Say enei edifo na bi ni ho. Muntie miye na bi ni ho.
Now in those days
say na bi o ho de na mi na minim. Ni an no ho no ma no ye my spiritual father Prophet Kwampoku Adamfo ano no so hyenkom. Ni efe no sofo Emmanuel. Osofo Emmanuel, ne fe no chuchu. Osofo Emmanuel Amwa. Na damfo pa ne me spiritual father, Prophet Kwampoku. Na no so hyenkom, enti ono me papa na me na menim se hyenkom e wo Kumase. Na ho so na nkom hye a ene ohuri starting.
Now, it was rare to find anybody who operated in the prophetic in that time. Those you would see who from time to time will prophesy to you were those in the spiritual churches, those who belong to the spiritual churches. But apart from that, in the charismatic churches, it was rare to find. I don't know if there was any other person, then I do not know of the existence of that person. But it was myself, Bishop Kwame Poku, and another man of God who was a friend to Bishop Kwame Poku called Prophet Emmanuel Amwa. We were those who started the prophetic in Kumasi.
No, so you're powerful. Still, powerful.
He was also a very powerful man of God. He is still very powerful.
My spiritual father, Prophet Kwampoku, still, serious.
Now, my spiritual father, Prophet Kwame Poku, God is using him seriously in tremendous ways.
Prophetic ministry.
So I am giving you the history or the background of how the prophetic ministry started.
And no money say another prophet be so baby a friend prophet Opokunsia.
Now in the course of time, then we heard of a certain prophet somewhere called Prophet Opokunsia.
Ntimika say Prophet Opokunsia invite ye ama koye prophetic program bi. So I Satan na me obe seriously between 18 na me so for na me a small boy.
And so Prophet Opokunsia
and until at times go for bit me say hey so for so empire 10 kan acho te be kura free say me was 60 years e be kura free say me was 70 years me starting in term. And the time now obi our be 30 years our term in kano e bi asese nipa no be hunu kra no aya abre wakakra to ya be ka say and you also Bempah de bro anyini pa o me chance entem nyame frɛ me ntem ti me mananti nyame mu ache enam gina hasa no macha pa.
And so in the course of time, Bishop Opokunsia invited us for a program, and at that time I was just around 18 years or so. And so I started the work of God at an early age. I'm sure many people who heard of me in that time are now aged, or many of them have become very weak and frail because I started very young. It was after that time that we started hearing of certain names who were also prophets. So
prophet Kwampoku.
So when I
Prophet
started,
Emmanuel Amoa, Prophet Opokunsia, some prophets were pair, and I see so.
So when I came of age and I started the prophetic ministry, it is only these men of God were the ones that I knew were operating in the prophetic. Myself, Bishop Opokunsia, Prophet Emmanuel Amwa, and Prophet
Opokunsia.
Yeah, Opokunsia. Kwame Poku.
My spiritual father and Kauri affinity. Enunti, Minuanum, won't minka a dear who was some, oh, my, I'll be you also Bempah free.
And so it is not possible that you would make a statement or talk about the beginning of the prophetic ministry in Ghana without making mention of Prophet Owusu Bempah.
Satam no na yetete powerful man of God be to say brother there. Powerful man of God be to say me spiritual father for to say I mean Dr. Victor Osei. Na wonim de see Prophet Kwampo Kutu Kwankwa Abrochiri and a coming kwa.
Now Prophet Kwame Poku traveled abroad and I was left alone in Ghana.
And I mean so for penny be a fan of Papa Wilson a coconante.
And so I went to follow a man of God called Papa Wilson.
And a Papa Wilson is to Kwankwa Abrochiri.
Now Papa Wilson also traveled abroad.
And Oja Menkwa Ghana
and left me here in Ghana.
And a yeshime and a come de me. And na yaya all night be. Na ya so for Papa Wilson no. Ni ministry na just love. Ni yaya all night no Asafo Market opposite. Anglican Church bi na o kakrakaro. Na duru Friday na hwa ye ma. Ti honan kro 40 akwa bi efe no Isaac Owusu Bempah okotimi kan ho nsem nyina na we de ye nhum bi da afa bi kra se da bro free poase ebi kra so oni papa ni maame ebi nim kra so onya nipa satam na prophetic ministry na ebi ni ho na enye common say enti honom na me papa Reverend Victor say satam no so e wo ministry bi e friend Kingdom Fighters and no mu ye all night e wo ministries canteen Ochi ya no so share that share check and no betna a chiro hodin aso oba asore say no a powerful man and no si hodin to hear me ministration no say ade we ehu bibi say ehu be ban faso eto no ne Reverend is stood anabadi me ho nkomo sometimes so na ye program me ne Sofo Harrison Etina metako Church of God ekoya sorry. Enti through that and Sofo Harrison introduce me Emma Sophie stood anaba. Na Sophie stood anaba na dan for pass my spiritual father Reverend Victor Osei. Enti Sophie stood and connect me papa Reverend Victor Osei and I'm in the team up and he started ministry a friend of Family Chapel. Family Chapel. I want you to make
Okay, so when Reverend Papa Wilson was in Ghana, he had a ministry called Jeslom before he traveled. And during that time, we used to have Friday all nights. And a lot of people heard of my name through that all night. It came to pass that Bishop Victor Say one day came to sit at the church and was watching me and witnessed my ministration and fell in love with it. Now, I also met a man of God called Reverend Harrison, and he introduced me to Reverend Istud Anaba. And Reverend Istud Anaba connected me with Bishop Victor Osei, and we teamed up and we started Family Chapel. Now, very soon I'm going to end what I'm saying. Now, starting invite me. So from that time, I started having a lot of invitations to churches.
And also for penny be a friend of brother there. Nani ministry a friend Holy Go. A drew Friday, a demon me a mamma ni pegua bontain. Satam na lady be a friend of him on an or tojum nam or barnet tojum to do. One ninia baby. And to me call her sorry. Naminia, as so any and so catch it. Be show me to me. I was in me administration. And a mammy be barman was a shuffle. The other family who didn't know crack. Na me pon asempa na mpesa me ba ofie na me ba besrawo na me de ade brewo na ote hin na mkire ne baabi am te san tam no na aweso amame ama garage obi garage ena me de mpa asim no window ena me da so eno kra me kan say mattress enya mpampo mattress eno se na me da na mami waba aba besra wo sofo na minim se mami ne baba sa tam na ode ne kama bi o ho na on be ka chem say sofo Isaac wanya hoho na wo he no mo so wo de na tena hall ho so eyi obi hall o na me de eye garage ne de afem me e na mattress me da so te say watchman enti am say mami ni twamu na ho so ko hall ho no ma wo fa garage na nim na am say da bro hu say me bia ho eso say on say na mada enti me hu no enti me trans ya ho manim din no say so far Isaac fa na ote na am say ahaya na mte so sa na o bedroom way and I'm sere was na osafo mbacho o bedroom e wo hefa and I say no answer sere no na nya sere ba me anam force ye e ma sere de yes sere many people say pa na me kan sa no bon sem erade hallelujah enti osafo afei ma me no hu sa me fere enti afei osofo ene ya wo be frifia ehwa pe ena maame ne koye oba na ode ka kese se me nsesa me niema anam so ba cho eniema we nyina nyam dia mi ni niema maame ne fra na auntie Ann sister Ann say UK na mi share sister Ann bon sema sister Ann unim no free say hall home ko nyane ya media into the car kese ya be fa aso nyame obedia enti me se me pa cho me ni niema afa no no awosre pe na mpanya mbaga me niema wo satam kra Ghana must go yibi ena jampaja e afa no maame no usuniti na me hu se ni so atata no ena maame no ede me kotena ne fie na efie ne fe e wo TUC ni wura fiona me hu sa fe ma start ya kese afei na me ha hu na tokro bi da ha wonu ma de fe ntokro me ha yi enti na epo no nipa bia hu se epo wo ha sa epo no enu nko na hu na me hwene so first na me hwene so me ya kase kaka na hu se me hwene kran so sa me pia ya hu me hwene posi sa na manim na afon afei mami se so Isaac odani na hall ne kakraka na me koye ti se yesiesie mu awie afei aseme so daye afei me bompa bi se rade daye a mema mani nte me mpese me nyane many bi sempa na me ne mo kan dem an me no enti ena ma me ne bra me oats na me na me ni oats me pa cho me gare anopa gare anwumre eda nyame be ma tomo be hira me na makoto Tom Brown metimi di Tom Brown opa awia ne anwumre enti me hu oats no osofo oats ena me hu ade bi apan no akosua yeah ready hey in fact less than 3 minutes na me dia aduane na wi ena mami nyame adom enti ho na me start say me your programs me invite me into program bi me kwaya in the Church of God na Archbishop elect selling for amwako oni me be shia for the first time eno catch so far say wadam for di for Isaac Owusu Bempah no ne gift no me pebi hallelujah enumachi eno nyame adom nipa starte afene nyame pagya nipa enti afede na eniama starte koso kama na fe family chapel ena bishop Victor Osei okorrente dama me ewo tech na ɔma me sika me siesie dɛm hɔ kama na ɛsɛ deɛ mayɛ bɛɛma ɛhɔ na sɔfo Victor sɛ ne papa Ransom Robin ɔmo sɛ sɔfo Isaac ɔsɔ ɔware saa ta na mo bɛ 22 years asɛ 23 asɛ dɛn ɛna me bu sɛ ɔmo sɛ na minim hwee o deɛ mo ka no minim o me ka na sɔfo Victor ɛsere me enti ɛno akyi mentwitwa so na afei programs Accra afei asɛ Ghana deɛ so many places nana metaa ba Accra ha paa because of Archbishop elect Salifo Amoako ɛwɔ Orion na yɛkɔ Holy Fire Takrade saa tam no Newman ɔsɔfo no ɔsɔfo ne fɛ ne sɛ Charlie Sam mo papa no wafrim ɔsɔfo Chumasi Bishop Chumasi no yɛ powerful serious Joe Bichem the spiritual father tini akɔkɔ hɔ me ne Bishop Salifo Amoako programs ɛna sɔfo bi ne fɛ no Reverend Atta na wɔyɛ sɔfo wɔ Resurrection Power sɔfo Kwesi Amoako asɔre otimi invite me Takrade cinema hall na so kya ha ɛhɔ timi yɛ ma bus na nipa nya baabi ntena na nyame adome gye microphone na awurade wontimi nyina wo na so ɛhɔ ɛna nkrofo hu ade fɛ no prophetic power enti numu nyame apagya me afei ne nyama yɛ fine na me move back ra ɛhɔ na Victor Kusiboateng Prophet Victor Kusiboateng or started so baba me nkyɛn ɛwɔ nkran ha ɔba na ɔde anointing oil na ɔde aba na ma bompa ya guso ama no wɔn ma no obu nkotogye ma hwie bi agu no so na me kyerɛkyerɛ no bi on ma me dining ayi sata nam te capital O2 opposite nti me dining ayi no bon so ɔto nam so to na me kyerɛkyerɛ no said ye see prophesy prophetic gift utimi tichi tinani our sons of the prophets ti nyame na me so nti bi on ma obesra me no okɔ a na satam ne afre bibi CD no apake bi no de kɔ ɔhwɛ na no pa wia ne anwumre obekɔ na ɔda ho no wɔ hwɛ ɛna ɔno so di hu na de afre ne prophetic ministry hallelujah ɛno nti menuanom yɛkasa yɛka yɛsi mu akyɛ enti obi ntimi nka adiye ɛho asɛm ɔgana krom ha no mu a wobɛyi Owusu Bempah afiri